Wow, incredible, amazing. These are the words that are coming out of my mouth when I'm looking at this express entry draw, which has just happened today. CEC, you beauty, this is finally happening. Of all these speculation, of all these news advisories that we were listening to, hearing to, from Mark Miller, from the IRCC's director, which said that CEC draws are around the corner. Phew, finally, it's here. Express entry draw. The score is 522, still very high. We're going to talk about that. And the number of invitations, pretty decent this time, 3,000. And this is a CEC-specific draw, which basically means that at the time of the draw, if your express entry profile was valid, you had 1 year of work experience in Canada within the last 3 years under a valid NOC paid work experience, then you would have received that golden email, which would have said that you have been invited to apply for permanent resident. How good is this one? This has happened after nearly, actually more than 2 years. The last CEC-specific draw was in 2021. After that, we didn't hear about it. Of course, if you saw my video yesterday, we were also speculating that this has been the trend that we have seen earlier, where IRCC would conduct a PNP only draw and then the next draw would be CEC. And that is exactly what has happened. So I'm sure all of us are quite pumped. But of course, then there is that sliver of concern that comes in as to 522. My God, that's still a very high score. But then that's what we have always been saying. A lot of people who said it's all LMIAs and all that kind of things. This shows you. Why can't it be a CEC? Well, for people who are wondering how can you get such a high score, it's not that difficult to understand. If you have a master's degree, you are a single, you're below the age of 29, and you have a good English proficiency exam, 1 year of work experience outside Canada, 1 year of work experience inside Canada, you can very well score that and get to that level of score, and it's not that difficult. There are tons and tons of such people out there, and I'm sure you will be seeing in the coming draws as well that these candidates are able to receive their invitations. So all is not lost. The scores are still high, but as long as there is a CEC draw, I think for now we can rejoice.